I welcome all of you to this session. So friends, now everybody has heard about the incident of Bois Locker Group, the incident which has rocked the entire community. And it has its own ramification in terms of the social issues, in terms of the moral issues, and in terms of the legal issues. And as of now, in the present session, we are going to discuss about the legal issues from this. So first coming to the fact of the first we come to the fact of this case. The fact of the case as reported from the media was that the one group was active on the Instagram, namely Bois Locker Group. The members of the group were circulating the photograph which were morphed of the minor girls. They were putting their sexual, vulgar, and obscene comments, and also the comment regarding the rape, gang rape, and the body shaming. And the another allegation which has come into the media is that they have a fake Instagram group where the members have created their own profile by the fake names, by the anonymous names. So here in this session, we are going to discuss about the issues on which we have received so many queries. The issues are what crime has been committed by the group, what are the sections which are applicable, and what would be the punishment. Can we term this group as legal or illegal? Then the issues are what offences are committed by the person who have shared the obscene material into the group. Then there are certain members who have claimed that they are the inactive member. They have not participated into the discussion. So what would be their liability? And in the last, what would be the liability of the Instagram for this pornographic content? So now we have done research on this on behalf of our society, Cyber Research and Innovation Society, which have been built to have a secure future in terms of the digital innovation for the society. We are here collaborating with the various technical person, the person from the government side, person from the technical side, and try to evolve a solution for every problem which is on the internet, so that we can provide the safe and secure environment on the internet. So, in order to deal this issue in a wider perspective and with an objective to educate the people, to create the awareness among the people about the gravity of the offense, what they need to do, how they need to pursue the complaint, and if a person has become a victim of an offense unknowingly, how to defend himself. So we are organizing a series of webinars today. We have the first webinar where we are going to deal some of the questions relating to the this Bois Locker Room case. Then we have the other four sessions relating to the child pornography. There we will go in depth, discussing all the issues, discussing the liability of all the stakeholders, discussing what a school, what a parent, what a teacher need to do. So we are going to cover the issue from the 360-degree angle, from the every angle, and in the last we are going to discuss about if you want to punish an offender, how to go with it. So these you can join them, and if you have any question, you can always send the question was beforehand, so that we can cover that particular question in our webinar. So I will share my email ID at the end of the session, and your question and solutions are in welcome. So first coming to one question, what is the pornography? So that is the one issue which is the most technical issue. But the definition which is there under section 67 of the IT Act, pornography means any material which is lascivious or appeal to the prudent interest or has its effect such as to tend to deprive and corrupt person who are likely having regard to all the relevant circumstances to read, see, or hear the matter contained or embodied in it. So basically, in a very simple word, any material which has the effect of corrupting the mind of the people. And the next line is very important, which I would like you to kindly note. It says, circumstance having a regard to all relevant circumstances. So then there are three words: to read, see, or hear the matter contained or embodied. So these are the most important words I come. So then we have the two type of pornography: child pornography and adult pornography, right? So law regarding the adult pornography is that a person in private can share the adult pornography. There is no illegality about the adult pornography, but even the adult pornography cannot be shared in the public domain. If it is into the public domain, it is an offense, because once it is into public domain, then it is being transmitted to the minor, it is being transmitted to the person who are not intended for it, right? Then we have the child pornography. Child pornography per se is illegal. Its possession, even its surfing. Our IT provides that you go on the internet, write in the Google bar child pornography, you get the number of websites, you click on one website, offense is complete, and it has a punishment of 5 years. So child pornography per se is an offense. Even you cannot possess it, you cannot keep with it, you cannot share with it, and it is an offense throughout the world. And in fact, I would say it is one of the most serious offenses in most of the countries. So we have to look from that angle. So now coming to the child pornography. So when we go through the provision of the Information Technology Act, information of the POCSO Act, so basically we can divide all the offenses into three categories. So rather we can say there are three categories which constitute the offense of child pornography. First is oral communication about sex. So when anybody communicates with any child, with a minor who is under the age of 18 years about the sex, it is an offense of child pornography, because here the communication is being made to the child and it is immaterial. Whether the material which you are communicating is regarding the adult pornography or it is regarding the child pornography. That is the first category. Second category is when we are sending anybody sends the child pornographic material to anyone. So here material may be sent to the adult, material may be sent to the child. In both the cases, it would be an offense. And the material may be the real material, material may be the simulated material. Simulated materials means when you create a cartoon, when you create a picture, when even you create a sketch by your drawing relating to the pornography, you send it to the child, it is an offense. You create a content regarding the child pornography, you send it to the adult, it is an offense. So in both the cases, it would be an offense. Third is the category means you send the pornographic data to the child. So in all these three categories, the offense is made out. So if you will look from this angle with respect to the effect of the Bois Locker Room case, number one, the material regarding the child pornography has been shared in the group. So that is the one way how the offense is made out. Second, it is being communicated to the member of the group who are minor. That the second way the offense is made out. Third, when the comments are being posted on these images, that is the oral communication about sex. So from all the three angles, it is an offense of child pornography. So one of the very interesting things which I would like to share with you, that sharing of the pornographic material in a public domain is an offense. So whether it may be a material relating to adult pornography, material relating to child pornography. So if you will look from this angle, every website on the internet where the pornographic data is transmitted, published, again, whether it may be adult pornography, whether it may be child pornography, it constitutes an offense. And why it constitutes an offense? Because now internet is deemed to be a public platform. It is a public place. So now there are a number of judgment on that issue. So there is no controversy. So applying this logic, that means that on every website, one offense is made up. So the another question is, who will make a complaint? How the offense could be registered? How the action need to be taken? So here another very important point, the line which I referred to. All the person who having regard to the relevant circumstances can read, see, or hear can file the complaint. So here any person can file the complaint who have read, seen, or heard. And any person means even a police officer can make a complaint. So action can be taken soon. So that means all the website which you can see on the internet where the pornographic material is being published, that need to be prosecuted, that need to be blocked. But why the government is not blocking? So there is no answer. So the another way to look upon it is, these are the websites through which the pornographic data is being disseminated, published, is basically corrupting the mind of our child, and which persuaded them to do such illegal activities. So it is very necessary for us to block all this content so that we can protect our future generation. And again, I'm adding one word: no complaint is required. Government and the police can do on its own without any complaint. And in fact, number of FIR has already been registered by the police on pornographic website. So there is nothing which stops them from taking the action. So we should pursue them to take the action to block all these websites. Now coming to the sections which are applicable. So first we have the section 66C. How section 66C is made out? Section 66C is for identity theft. So if a person has created his profile, which is fake, which is anonymous, or which is by the name of the another person, in all the three situations, section 66 can be invoked. It provides for a punishment of 3 years. So that would be applicable in the present case if anybody has manipulated his identity. Second is section 67A. Section C, for the obscenity, for the pornography, we have the three sections. One is the section 67. When you transmit any obscene data, any pornographic data, you publish it, you transmit it, offensive data. Right? Second is when your material which is published contains sexually explicit act, where some act is going on, sexual act is going on, sexual activity is going on, then it would be section 67A. Under section 67, the punishment is 3 years. Under section 67A, the punishment is 5 years, and it is non-believable. Third is the section 67B, which is the one of the most harsh section in the information technology. This section deals with the child pornography. Why it is said to be harsh? Because it made even surfing of child pornography on the internet as an offense. Punishment of 5 years. So that means if you go there, you put the word child pornography in the Google bar, you got a number of websites, you click on one website, the offense is complete. So in the case, because the data which relates to the child, which relates to the minor that had been shared with the children, so offense under section 67B is made out, which has a punishment of 5 years and fine up to rupees 5 up to rupees 10. Then we have the provision which are more stringent under the POCSO Act. So section 11 of the POCSO Act defines the sexual harassment. And basically, this is a very exhaustive definition which covers everything which relates to the child pornography. Even if you put any word, you put any gesture, you put any object with a sexual intent, it amounts to sexual harassment. You show any pornographic video, it amounts to a sexual harassment. You follow a child on the internet through the electronic means or physically, it's a offense of sexual harassment. You threaten the child to use his photo in any fabricated or real picture, video, it is an offense of sexual harassment. So every offense from every angle is covered under in the definition of sexual harassment. So in the present case, because the data of the minor has been shared, comments have been posted, threatening have been made regarding the rape, gang rape, and all these things, it amounts to sexual harassment. Here also the punishment which is provided is 3 years and with fine under section 12 of the Box. Now coming to the another provision, section 13, which is more strict provision. It deals with the use of child for pornographic purpose. When the images of the minor have been shared, right, and they are being used for making the comment for the pornographic purpose, it would be an offense under section 13 because it's specifically provided whether you are doing it for personal or commercial. That's the first thing. Second, when you are doing it for sexual gratification through representation of sexual organ of the child, usage of a child engaged in real or stimulated, indecent or obscene representation of child. In all the three cases, it will be covered under section 13 and it is an offense under with a punishment of 5 years. And here I would like to add one important thing, that it is immaterial whether the child is filing a complaint or not. So that means the only the basic requirement to be satisfied is that the image should belong to a minor. So that is the only requirement. So in all these cases, even if these girls have not made any complaint, they are not coming to the court for making any deposition, it does not make any difference. Now coming to the another provision, section 19, right? So section 19 deals with that if a person comes to know that an offense relating to child pornography has been committed or likely to be committed, it is his duty to inform to the local police, to inform to the special juvenile unit. If it does not inform, that then it is an offense under section 21 of the Box. Another point, if it informed to the police, police does not register the case, it is also an offense against the police. So all these persons, and including the police officer who refuse to register the case or does not register the case, is liable for punishment under this section, and the punishment provided is the 6 months. So some of the other provisions which are also applicable would be applicable in the present case, section 120B. So where a group of persons conspired together with a common objective, so then they would be liable for prosecution. And interesting part here is that if there is an evidence against one person, that would be read against the other person. So here, if there is an offense done by the active member, inactive member, also that evidence can be read against the inactive member. Section 109, abatement. Abatement is for the party who is providing the sport. So when we talk about the publication in the electronic media, so it means all the website or the service provider which has provided a platform like Instagram, they are liable to be prosecuted for abatement under section 109 of IPC. Third is section 201, destroying the evidence. So it has come into the media that after the recession of the FIR, number of person had deleted the profile, removed the application. So they are liable to be prosecuted under section 201 in addition to the main offense. So their punishment would be more enhanced. Then we have the section 10509 of the IPC, which says if you are intruding upon the privacy of a woman, then again it would be an offense. Here again, it is not necessary that the woman should make a complaint. So it's the second link of the 509 IPC, which has its own independent existence, and police can even initiate the proceeding on this without any complaint. So these are some of the sections which would be applicable. Now we will come to the different scenario. For example, before that I want to add two another offenses which will be made out in this present case. So there is one another allegation regarding the morphing of the photograph. So morphing amounts to forgery under section 464. And when you are using a false document, then section 471 of the IPC would be applicable. And at the same time, if a person make a complaint, then also 469 would be applicable, because then you are using the false document for defaming a particular person. But if the person is not making a complaint, for example, if that minor does not make a complaint, 469 would not be applicable. But if the minor make a complaint, then 469 would be applicable. But 471 would be applicable only for use of the false document. So now when we come to the morphing, when we come to the forgery, can it be detected using technology? So my answer is it can be detected very easily. Even if a person use advanced technology, if even a person use a deepfake technology, it can be detected through the technology which is there for the video forensic. So there are basically three technologies. One is the error level analysis, second is the sensor pattern voice analysis, third is the photo response non-uniformity voice pattern analysis. So with all these three techniques, it can always be found out which portion is forged or not. And on this particular aspect, we are coming with a different video which you will get on my YouTube channel by tomorrow. So you can see we have already taken the sample pictures and we are going to show how that can be detected. Now coming to the specific question for which I got so many queries from the various stakeholders. So first is whether the group is legal or illegal. So here, as we have discussed in the beginning, accessing child pornography, surfing it, possession of it, publishing it, transmitting it is an offense. So once that group is being used for selling the child pornographic material, the group becomes illegal, and all the member of the group becomes conspirators. So the group is done for creating an offense under section 67B, for creating an offense under section 11, 12, 13 of the POCSO Act. So it is a illegal group and all the members are liable to be prosecuted as the conspirator. But here is another different issue, that these are the minor, these have made the mistake, they have been prosecuted. So these are some of the issues which need to look from the social and the moral approaches, angles. But as far as the law is concerned, it is one of the serious grave offense, and here law does not distinguish between the inactive or active member, intention or non-intention. So I will come. We will come. Now, second, the person who has posted the content, because now some of the people claims that we have not posted anything, not going to make any difference. But what would be the liability for the person who is posting? So the person would be liable to be prosecuted under section 67B of the Information Technology Act for publishing or transmitting the material, under section 12 of the POCSO Act, and also under section 13 of the POCSO Act, using the child for the pornographic purpose. As we have discussed in the beginning, all these sections, so the person who have shared would be liable for prosecution under all the three provisions. Now coming to the role of the member who participated in the chat, because some of them are claiming that we have not participated into the chat. See, when there is an offense of conspiracy, all would have the equal method. So, see, liability under section 67B ITF is made out the moment you see the child pornography content, moment you download it, moment you store it. So when it is into your group, it is implied that you are watching it. You have downloaded it into your mobile. You have stored it on your mobile. So you are liable for prosecution under section 67B of the ITF. Similarly, under section 11 of the POCSO Act, for showing the pornography to the other child. Liability under section 13 of the POCSO Act for using the child for sexual gratification. See, when it is into the group which is accessible to you, how you can say that I have not watched it, I have not downloaded it, I am not storing it. So the burden may be on the prosecution, but even the prosecution have got even a single mobile where they could see all the members. That would be sufficient for prosecuting the members for the offense of under the IT Act, offense under the POCSO, and as well as the IPC. So liability under section 21. So here only the difference is that if the person is major, he is also liable to be punished under section 21. But if the person is minor, he cannot be punished. And under section 509 also, everyone is liable, particularly the person who is chatting. That means he is also adding the word for the purpose of contributing to the child pornography. So then he would also be liable to be prosecuted under section 509 of the IPC. Now coming to the role of the person, role of the inactive member, because some of the members who are claiming is that they are inactive, they have not participated. So they would be liable under section 67 of the IPC. They would be liable under section 13 of the POCSO Act. And they would also be liable, and here I would like to add one thing. See, when we come to the active or inactive, so basically we always take the defense on the basis of intention. But under the POCSO Act, I am telling you the very important thing, please note down. Under the POCSO Act, under section 30, whether you have an intention or not, the burden is on you. It is not for the prosecution to prove that you have a malefic intention. It is for you to prove that you do not have the malefic intention. How you can prove it? So this would be one of the bigger challenge during the trial of this case. Now coming to the role of the person who have taken the shot from the group, posted in the social media, which ultimately resulted into the controversy. See, here the transmission of the content itself is an offense. Its publication so that the public can view it itself is an offense. So the person who has even posted on it, he is also liable for all the offenses under the POCSO Act, under the Information Technology Act, as we have discussed. Now the question is, what he should have done? So whether he should not have disclosed it to the public or media. So the answer is, when the issues of child pornography, the only option which was available to him, the recourse which is provided in the law, is to file a complaint with the police. So he should have given the information to the police. By transferring it into the social media, the person who has shared has made himself liable for the prosecution, liable for the punishment up to 5 years. Now coming to the another point, role of an administrator. So I got number of queries that, sir, there is a judgment of Delhi High Court, there is a judgment of Bombay High Court that administrator of a group is not liable. Correct. But administrator is not liable when the material does not relate to child pornography. But if the material relate to belong to the child pornography, which the possession of which itself is illegal, viewing the child pornographic material is also illegal and subject to the prosecution, then the group administrator is fully liable like any other person. And in fact, the only recourse which was available to the group administrator was to preserve the evidence and to file the complaint with the police. That was the only way by which he could have escaped the punishment. So group administrator is liable under section 67B of the IT Act, is liable under section 13 of the POCSO Act. He is also liable for the offense under section 21 of the POCSO Act. Liability of the Instagram. So we have seen so many questions on this issue, so many articles, so many videos that Instagram has. So when we come to the liability of the Instagram, so here if you will go by section 67, 67A and B, it says whoever publish or transmit or causes to be published or transmit. So Instagram is liable as an abettor because there can be two situations. One, the website has the knowledge. Website is into conspiracy with the publisher, so that we cannot gather from the fact of this case. So here, the website is only providing a platform or mechanism to commit an offense. So its liability is of an abettor. But under section 79A of the IT Act, abettor is not liable, internet service providers are not liable for prosecution. They are exempted from prosecution provided two conditions are satisfied. Number one, when the fact comes to their knowledge, they must remove the content immediately. So that is the first requirement. Second, that they would preserve the relevant evidence with respect to that case. In case of non-compliance, if they do not comply with this provision, they are liable to be prosecuted as an abettor for all the main offences. Second, as per section 21 of the POCSO Act, they are also duty bound to inform to the police to make a complaint once the fact comes to their knowledge that the content relating to the child pornography is being shared. So here in this case, if they have not informed the police after coming to know about the child pornography, they are again liable to be prosecuted. Liability of the parent or teacher. So these were one of the questions which has come to us. So if the parent or teacher has come to know about the content of child pornography being published or circulated in a group from their student or from their child, they were also duty bound to inform to the police, failing which they are liable to be prosecuted under section 21 of the POCSO Act for a punishment up to 6 months imprisonment. So these are the provisions dealing with the this Bois Locker Room case and the offences which are made out. So we welcome you to send whatever your comment or suggestions are there. And now we can take the question from the participants. So anybody has any question, please raise your hand so we can then unmute you and we can take the question. Yes, yes, Mr. Chaturvedi. Yes, Mr. Pandey. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Can you listen to me?
Mr. Pandey?
Can you listen to me, Neeraj ji?
Hello?
Neeraj ji, can you listen to me? Can you listen to me? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, can you listen to me?
Mr. Pandey, can you hear me?
I can listen to you. Can
We are
you
not
listen to
getting
me?
your voice. Please
Can you
unmute
listen?
yourself. We have already unmuted you.
My
Can you hear me?
yes, yes. Neeraj ji, can you listen to me?
Yes, yes, Mr. Pandey, please continue. Andy.
Hello, can you listen to me?
Yes, yes, please go ahead.
I can listen to you. Can you listen to me?
Yes, yes, Mr. Pandey, please go ahead. Hello? Hello? Yes, Mr. Pandey.
Look, my question is, as
Hello?
can you listen to me? Can you listen to me? Can you listen to me? Hello, 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 Hello? 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 Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
Mr. Charandeep. Ms. Charandeep,
Yeah, good afternoon,
we
sir.
can hear you. What is
Yeah,
your question?
sir, I have a question. Like nowadays, every child has a mobile.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
I think there is some connectivity issue, but certainly you can put your question into the comment box.
I'll
We
do
can
that.
answer that question.
I'll just write. Right. Thank you.
So there is one question from Mr. Harish that a person saw video and later on reported to the police. Can he also indulge as an accused? See, once you have reported it to the police, then you would not be an accused. So it is provided in section 21. Moment you are making a complaint, then even if you are retaining the copy for giving as an evidence, you would be a complainant, you would be a witness, you would not be an accused. Hello? Hello? There is another question from Mr. Randeep Kaur. What is the question? All kids have mobile and can access any information. How can we keep a check? So these are, you can see. First and very important thing is that you must tell that child that it is a grave offense. Second and very important thing which we are going to explain in our subsequent session. Now in Europe, in US, in most of the countries, they have applied filter at the level of the service provider. And whenever any person is accessing the child pornographic data, uploading something, this particular ISP is able to capture that information, and that is being, then a complaint is being sent to the police. And on the similar basis, one lieutenant colonel from Calcutta was arrested when he was sending some child pornographic material, and one of the service provider in Germany, they got hold of that information. They filed the complaint with the Interpol, and the Interpol in Germany filed referred the complaint to the Interpol in India, and accordingly they registered the FIR, and that lieutenant colonel was arrested. So I tell you, on a similar level, the complaint against thousands of persons as of now even is pending with the CBI and also with the various police department that these persons have accessed the child pornographic material from particular IP address. So do not think that if you are accessing, nobody is watching you. Automatically the footprint is being captured, and you will never know when the police will come and arrest you and can take action. So the important thing is that we need to educate the people, we need to create the awareness about this particular legal proposition. Once the children would know that this is the serious offense and its gravity, probably they would not go for such type of surfing of child pornographic material. Sir, Bois Locker Room has another question is from the Mr. Hassan Jakib that sir, Bois Locker Room has been exposed. There was a gun behind them. So I tell you, whoever is circulated that point, I have already explained that whoever has shared the data in public domain for even exposing, that person is also liable for the prosecution. Next question. Then we have another question from Arun Pandey that as the Bois Locker Room case is in private domain, as WhatsApp chat, how can they be held liable? See, Instagram and WhatsApp both are on different footing. In case of WhatsApp, there is only transmission, but in case of Instagram, there is also publication within a group. So, because of their different technical architecture, the Instagram can be prosecuted. But the only when if they come to know and they have not moved. Otherwise, they are not liable. So they can certainly say, the Instagram can always say that we are not aware because it is a private communication among the parties. But once they come to know, they would become liable. But I think the police have taken the action immediately on coming to know about this episode. So probably by that time, even the Instagram could have taken the they have done their compliance. So it may be very difficult to make them liable. But again, that depends upon the fact of the case and what evidence the police have captured. So without that, I cannot tell you the exactly what was the figure. Next. So there is another question from Dr. Anil Chaturvedi that, sir, my 15-year-old son shared nude picture of underage girl. So Mr. Chaturvedi, it is a complete and serious offense, and the person, your son, would be liable for the prosecution. Can you tell? So the another question is, can you tell me what should I do? I involuntarily masturbated to one of them. I did not mean to. So I think something is missing. But if it is related to the minor girls, if it is being transmitted to the minor, it's a complete offense. Please tell your child about the legal consequences, right? So that the only thing is that you have to take care, you have to educate them, you have to take the awareness for the particular offense. Otherwise, he would be liable for prosecution. But if he is minor, his case will go to the juvenile justice. But in the case of child pornography, there is a element of strict liability. Next. So for the remaining questions, you can always put on our email, and we can always answer you the question. So you can send your question on helpline@cyberpundit.org. As time is approaching, we are going to end the session, and certainly whatever the question you will send on our email ID helpline@cyberpundit.org, we will take all these questions. And our next session is tomorrow. If there is any other question, we will certainly take these questions. Right? Thank you. Thank you very much.